Welcome to Orlando, Florida today at Camping World Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Central Michigan's offense has the ball first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack.
Turning it on! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Chippewas, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bountiful. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's chat about Central Michigan. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. So Western Kentucky's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned at meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This time he's got his man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to run it. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a three-star wide receiver, verbal commit. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Toppers. Great job by the back on the option. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for room. It's Bountiful. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Now on the option. Oh, better look out. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Central Michigan. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Hilltoppers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They're wrestling down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. They got a huge boost in their defensive front in recruiting last week. Five-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the... Unleashes one deep. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper. They'll line up to go for two.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finds a tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. This time he's got it. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Chippewas are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Hunt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. That's caught. It's Sampson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the left side. Underneath toast of coverage. Got it deep downfield. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, WKU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be...
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Chippewas, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Here comes the heat. Going deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. The pitch. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Chippewas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker, a running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Rushes on him. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Might be calling a hot route. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. And I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll run the option. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Chippewas come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights. Good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield on first down. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Hill Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play. They're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Toppers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, the running back using his speed.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one. To make life easier on this kicker is so important to this team.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Townsend. Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Chippewas come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll run it. It's Townsend. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Fights off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got an open man, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's
pretty much what just happened there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Turns it on in midfield. Right down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Chips.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option.
He tries to take the top off. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, WKU.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna run it. It's Townsend. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Chippewas will hustle to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it along the sideline. Here he goes. Touchdown, Central Michigan. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peters. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Botifer. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, several notable storylines there, and a first half of a Cure Bowl that absolutely had its moments. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner is stopped. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. It's a seam wide open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. The give. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Bodiford. Slithers into space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up, man. Seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo going.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to scramble. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got room at the 35. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Chippewas, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Trying to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And this one is perfect. This is now a 7-point game. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know.
Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. On the run, it's Bodiford. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. It's complete. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the ball bounces. Downs in the end zone. It is a turnover and a back.
I don't have anything positive to say, Reese. Clearly, this guy's lost and going the wrong direction and maybe needs a compass, maybe needs some glasses, but that's not the play we want to call.
On the option, he'll toss it. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. They run again, and you're going to force them to pass the football.
And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete. We haven't seen that happen too often today.
Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. He'll pitch it. There he goes. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. This time they'll go to the running game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jarred.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. Trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass, using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back.
Turning it on! He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Chippewas! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. to the air on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Tucker. He got a step and just dusted the field. How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. Breaks into the open. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. Got enough space. Touchdown, Chips. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. Got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Now the toss. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man on the right. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed. Oh, the hops.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Hilltopper. Great job by the back on the option.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he tacked on the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snags it over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds a man by himself. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Chippewas will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. A late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver. Albeit very slight.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the...
He'll take a shot. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade in the end zone, and the PI will move it closer. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.